Hello everyone. So today I have a short video for my entrepreneurs here and future entrepreneurs. One thing that you may have come up against, and if you haven't come up against it already, you probably will at some point in the future, is people trying to denigrate what you do and saying that you don't have a real job. So I want to talk to you about what to do when people say you don't have a real job because you are an entrepreneur and you have a business. They're going to say, you don't have a real job. All you do is sit and stare at your computer all day. Some people's going to say, how many tunes can that one man band of yours play? Others will simply dismiss you as a jack of all trades and master of none. At some point, when you're just starting up and when you have some cash flow difficulties or when times get tough, you're going to have a conversation with somebody, being it your parents or your spouse, or if you're young, or a bank manager or creditors. They're going to start a sentence with the phrase, if you have a job. You are putting your heart and soul into your business, and it's not being appreciated. Man, this can be very, very discouraging. I know it was for me. Just so first of all, take comfort from the fact that you are not the first startup. You are not the first micro business or entrepreneur to hear this. People are conditioned from a very early age that you must have a job for an employer. That's the sort of way that Western society works. Everybody has a job for an employer. This comes with so many so-called security, regular hours, regular pay, a future. Well, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you figured out already that this is a simple illusion. There's no such thing. It used to be, but in these days and times, there's no such thing as job security. Of course, another reason why people are very hostile to people who start up their own businesses and, unsympathetic when times get hard is that they actually want your business to fail. I know that sounds rather harsh, but it's true. Some people, even like nearest and dearest to your heart, will want your business to fail. That's because they're scared to take the plunge themselves. They don't want, they don't want to take the plunge, but they're afraid to do. They don't want to because they're afraid. So they want you to try it, and then they want you to fail. Because if your venture fails, well, that makes them feel relieved. Like, oh gosh, thank goodness I didn't do that. Thereby fortune, gold, that's why they would want your business to fail, because it makes them feel good. And of course, if your venture succeeds, then they will feel bad because they didn't have the courage to start the business themselves. So what do you say when people accuse you of not having a real job? I say, yes, you're right. I don't have a job. I have a business, which often brings the response, yeah, but that's not a real business, is it? It's just you working from your spare bedroom. There's an old saying, mighty oaks from little acorns grow. So let me give you a case in point. I'm sure you heard of Dell Computers. Dell Computers was started by Michael Dell in his dorm room at the University of Texas. He started by assembling components to make computers, and he put them together in his spare time. Okay? It's just, that just motivates me. In his dorm room at the University of Texas, he didn't even have a spare room to work out of. But now his business has over 1,000 employees. And in 2013, he had $56.94 billion. So what if you're not looking to start a multinational business or conglomerate? You know, the thing is, of course, most businesses stay small because that's how their owners like them. Many people have shunned the mainstream because it suits their lifestyle. Others have a talent that they've managed to turn into cash. Think about J.K. Rowling or Joanne Rowling. She was a single mother, you know, on benefits when she wrote the first Harry Potter novel. And she's gone on a record as saying that she was as poor as it was, just poor in poverty. She used to write in, cafes, and she used to write in coffee shops and all sorts of other places. Anywhere she could find time to scribble something down when she wasn't looking after her daughter. She went on to sell 450 million books worldwide. But, of course, some people going to still say that's not a real job. So what? As long as you can feed and clothe your family, and you have a roof over your head, and you live the sort of lifestyle that you want, what does that matter? Why does that matter to other people? So personally, I would say no. And some people would march to the beat of a different drummer, and it would be a dull old world if we all were the same. So by watching these videos, I hope you become inspired to create your own healthy business and to live your own healthy life. Forget the naysayers. They say you don't have a real job. Okay, maybe I don't. I have a business. But don't let that stop you. Okay? I wish you very, very, very much success. Visit me, www.lyday.com. If you are watching this video on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. I want to keep these videos going. Thank you. Have a blessed one.